Hello, my name's Tony. Welcome to Edinburgh. Today we are going to see how much an average trip to the Christmas market would cost. So, Edinburgh Christmas Market, obviously. So let's think about this. What is your average trip? Let's say something to eat, something to drink, a souvenir, and a ride on something. Is that agreed? Okay, first we go again. Obviously, when we're talking about me going on a ride, we mean the relaxment of the big wheel and not that thing, right? That's what we mean, isn't it? The big wheel. The big wheel. Not that. The big wheel. Yeah? Yeah. And here we are. We are in. Now, let's think about this. We're talking about something to eat and something to drink. I suppose a drink could be anything. A can of a drink, a can of juice, or a mulled wine, or there's got other mulled things here as well. Mulled gin, I think they've got. Or a hot chocolate or a coffee. So they're all probably fairly, more expensive than normal. But a ride could be that, or it could be the Star Flyer. I know what one you all want me to go on, and of course this one, isn't it? Yep, I know it is. Something to eat. So I'm quite hungry, so we'll do that first. I think it needs to be a main course and something sweet. We're going to figure out exactly, because let's face it, if you're with kids, they're going to want both. They're going to want a treat and they're going to want something decent. So let's have a look. It's mac and cheese over there. Let's see how much that is. I had a German sausage last time I was here, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, the mac and cheese is £8.50. I know that the German sausages are about the same, German hot dogs are about the same, so we may be hitting a mid-level target of price there, but let's go see what else there is. 2 mac and cheese stalls. I'm going to guess the price is about the same. It would be silly for them to be different. That one over there was £8.50 for the mac and cheese, and then £1 for every other different type of topping. This one is £9.75 for the mac and cheese, which seems to be our signature 3 cheese mac and cheese. So it's obviously maybe gourmet mac and cheese. I don't know. Salt and chili chicken. Let's see what that is. Salt and chili chicken is £12. Salt and chili chips, which I do love, is £8. Mini pancakes. We'll come back to that. We're looking for a main course. Since I'm looking for an average price on everything, I think we need to go for the middle, which was the mac and cheese for about 9-10 quid. Yeah? Okay. And here we have it. This was the average price of all the things that I saw. This was £9.75. £9.75 for this mac and cheese. 3 cheeses with crispy onions and parmesan on the top. So that's our first thing. £9.75 seems to be the average price. But is it good? It smells good. Yeah. That's a decent mac and cheese. Parmesan's a nice touch. And the crispy onions are lovely and crispy. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then we will look for a dessert. Is it £9.75 worth? Is there a mac and cheese that's £9.75 worth? I don't know. What I will say is about that mac and cheese, it was more than it looked. It's quite deep. There was actually a lot of food in there. I'm quite full, but I'm going to keep eating just for you. And the more I ate it, the more I enjoyed it. It was very rich in flavour. It was good. So is it £9.75 worth? I don't know. I'll let you judge that. But it was very tasty. I enjoyed it. Now, dessert. Okay, next up in here we've got various crumbles. Biscoff loaded crumble, strawberry crumble, with custard, Oreo loaded crumble, apple crumble, cherry crumble, and the prices range from $9.50 to about $11.50. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Okay, donuts. Let's look at donuts. Donuts, 4 for £6. 4 donuts with Nutella and Oreo topping, £10. So they go from £6 to £10 there, and beside it is the pancakes. How much is the pancakes? £7. Flat rate, £7. Crepes, we have crepes here. Crepes are £7 plus various prices for extra toppings. £2 for Nutella, banana. So going from £6 to the £14. I think again about £8-9 is about our average. Just looking at the big wheels that are going up there. So let's find something about that price range. So for roughly about the midway point, for £9.50, strawberry crumble with custard. I mean, I'm just doing this for you guys, you know that. The This is tough. This is tough. I mean, it's a lot of custard. It's a lot of custard. It's fresh. You know, they put the strawberry, then they put the crumble on top, and then they put the custard on top. Oh, that is good. That tastes really good. Oh, the things I do for you. The things I do for you lot. Oh my goodness. That was really good. That was really, really good. But what I will say is, much like the mac and cheese, there's more than you think. And it was really sweet. That was really, really sweet. So it was a lot of sweet food there. If you're not a fan of sweet things, whoa. Now bear in mind, when I'm doing this, I'm not going for the most expensive, but I'm not going for the cheapest. We're going for mid-range so that we can kind of get a rough idea of an average. So that was $9.75 for the mac and cheese and $9.50 for the crumble. So we're already over £19. We still want a drink, possibly a ride. I'm thinking I might not be able to after all that food. And a gift, a souvenir. The hiccups. And a gift, a souvenir. But first, let's have a drink. Normally I would have a hot chocolate. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Normally I would have a hot chocolate, but I think that's too sweet for me right now. I'm going to have something else. Okay, now fortunately all the bars are kind of priced the same, so it's very easy. So the cheapest, about $1.50 for a bottle of water. That looks the cheapest. Most expensive, £11 for a tequila. $11.60 for Courvoisier. Fortunately, I'm not going to have any of them, so we're looking something in the middle of 1 and 11, so we're talking about £6. Mulled wine, £6. And the love of a mulled wine in a paper cup. It's nice, it's kind of sweet, but it's warm. And on a day like this, although it's not too cold, something warm's always good. So let's add that up so far. $9.75 for the mac and cheese, $9.50 for the dessert, takes us to $19.25, plus another £6 for that takes us to £25.25, if my mental arithmetic is doing me right. And that's just one person having one set of stuff. We're now looking for a souvenir and possibly a ride. Now, it's difficult for me to go around every single stall, look at every single thing that's on sale, get the price of it all, and then get an average. So let's go for a Christmas souvenir. Yeah, fairly standard thing. That seems right for a Christmas market. We'll look for a Christmas souvenir. However, if you are enjoying the video and you enjoy all my videos, it would be amazing if you would consider, you know, maybe being a patron or go checking out the merchandise. I'm starting something new on Patreon, where once a month I'll pick a Patreon at random and they get to pick an exclusive video for me to make just for them. So it could be you want me to go have a look at a hotel, it could be you want me to show you a monument, you want me to tell you a particular history story, or you want me to go up on one of these rides. It doesn't matter what it is. Once a month we'll be doing one of them as well. So if you want to become a patron, that would be amazing. It links in the corner. So let's have a look at the souvenir. I've got to be honest, I wasn't sure what to get, so I went and got something that I know my wife has been wanting for the last few years. I didn't go for the most expensive thing of it. She likes that sort of, sorry, it's difficult to hold the camera and open the bag. She likes that sort of Christmassy smell, you know, that cinnamony sort of smell with the fruits and things. So it's difficult to see in here, but it's a Christmas decoration with dried fruits that smells of cinnamon and things like that, you know. She'll like that, and a little present for her. Now that cost me £10. Okay, and I've got to be honest, that's on the cheaper end of a lot of the things that are there. So let's do a count up. I think we're going to call it there, because this video's, I'm going to be honest, this video's cost me more than I'll earn on the video. So $9.75 for food, $9.50 for a dessert, £6 for a mulled wine, and £10 for the Christmas decoration. So in total, that's what, about £35.25, I think. I'll double check that before I put it up. £35.25 on average. Now, with that, bear in mind, you might not want a dessert, you might just want a main meal. So that takes £9 down, and you might not want a souvenir. You just want to come for the atmosphere. So let's just say the main course and the drink, £9.75 plus £6, £15.75, one person, if you're doing it that way. So 2 people, £30, family a lot more, let's be honest. So you could do 2 people for less than the price than I did one person there, if we're really looking at it. But I was trying to do everything at an average, what you would do. Something to eat, a dessert, what do you call it, a drink and a souvenir. About 35 quid, we'll call it 35 quid and change. That's probably what I would have guessed, to be completely honest. Like I said, you could do it cheaper, or you could do it way more expensively. But on average, I think that's about right, about £35 per person, without going on a ride. So let's talk about the rides. That there is £11 for one adult. There is other prices, but it's £11 for one adult. There is a local discount if you are a local and you have an EH postcode, an Edinburgh postcode, and you have proof of it, photographic proof. You can get a discount on some, but not all rides. I'm guessing it is all rides, but not at peak times. I don't know how the discount works, but there is. But I'm going to guess the Starflyer's about the same. So going on one of them, £11 an adult as well. If we add that onto our average, that's £46 for an average for one person. So if you're coming on a date with someone and you're being average, then that's going to cost you, you know, about 90 quid. That's a fair whack, let's be honest. But you don't have to do it that price. That was an average for everything. You could do it way more. You could be way more expensive than that. Go for the high end. Go for the full roast dinner and a Yorkshire pudding. Couldn't remember the word there. And over the other side there's other stuff, but it's all about the same price, you know. And that part there behind me, there's pizzas and there's pies and things like that, but the average price is about the same. I didn't go to that section, I should have, but when I was looking for a souvenir, I checked out the prices and my average stayed the same. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's informative. If you're thinking of coming, if you're thinking of budgeting, that's the main thing. Expect that to be your average price. If you enjoyed that, as always, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, bye humans.